bring them out, 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 bring them out.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Right to the air goes Dart. Open man, that's Malik Nabers. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
To the air, Dart. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Fielded just inside the 30. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Dart tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22. yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
The throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw, Dart. There's a short one caught by Logan. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw now, Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Dart going to look to throw here. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his Dart. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Love, they go play action now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Let's go now. Cut, hunt.
On play action. Love to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Green cap, yellow, 22. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Giants 3. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Dart. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw is incomplete. The Giants hit 3-7 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw, Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Dart. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10. And they'll throw again. Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Throwing his Dart. That's caught left side by Nabers. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Dart. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Claws red.
Love now. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
38. Close. 10. Ready.
Jacobs will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
33. Yellow. Cut.
One more time with Jacobs. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Yellow. 43. Ready?
They get this out left. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from a yard out. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, dart. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Third and 19.
70 Timberwolves. Set up. Street. I got him. I got motion there. Leave. I got this. Ready?
Here's Dart. And they got to him again. Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
In punt formation for the Giants.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
taken in at the 22. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready. Ready.
Now Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Final play of the half. Love. Touchdown! Xavier Williams as time expires in the first half. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ready.
Play action this time with Love. Looking deep downfield. And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. 53. Strike.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working out of the gun. Love.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
The end result, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw now, Dart.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Tag! Cougar 19!
Throwing again is Dart.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back to the 14.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Tyrone Tracy from 3 yards out. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Smith, ready. Yeah, ready.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
Ready. Black, 95. Steal, check, steal. Check.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
It's a 6-yard pickup and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here now, 2nd and 4.
10 cycles. Here we go. Black 40.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the ready.
This 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
To throw now, here's Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Jacobs again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And
he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Micah Parsons.
Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it down the right sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Second down and a yard.
Trap 60, traps. Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
To throw, Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Let's go.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing his Dart.
This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Packers 35, Giants 25. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Hey, blue. 10 black. Flag blue. Trail green.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
The Packers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
45, white.
In motion goes the tight end. Love from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's not much pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Shot. 17. Opposite. 3. Go pink. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And even 100 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
Go now. 60 red. 60 red.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So a win here for the Packers, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for Green Bay, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.